The juvenile suspect accused of shooting a gun at an Albuquerque mall, turning himself in this weekend.
He just was freaked out and he was just like, "Mom, help me. What am I going to do?" Like, he's like, this, everything happened so fast.
New tonight, an exclusive interview with the suspect's family.
Reporter Faith Yarbona talked with him after watching him being taken away by police.
Is that why he felt like he had to carry a concealed weapon?
Yes, I think that's where the point he was at, where he didn't know what else to do to defend himself.
The parents of a 15-year-old boy now behind bars speaking exclusively to KOAT.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Who wants to see their kid in there?
Benny and Annette telling their son to turn himself in to authorities Sunday night.
I had to talk him down, and calm him down, and he was a mess.
The boy's parents telling us their son was a victim of bullying.
Did he ever come back home from school and tell you guys, like, hey, I'm being jumped, I'm being picked on, I'm being bullied?
Yes, that's when we took him out of the school.
He refused to go back because he was in fear for his life.
Police reporting an ongoing dispute between the suspect and his former friend on social media.
Look what this led to, you know what I mean? Look at what's going on now. It could have all been avoided if they would have did something from the beginning at school. They didn't do nothing about it.
Annette dropping her son off at the Coronado Center just moments before she says things went downhill.
By the time I walked into the house, I got that phone call. And this all happened within like 15 minutes. I mean, I don't know if he was being followed or what was going on.
Police telling us surveillance video shows their son firing at least one shot at the Coronado Center following an altercation with another teen just 2 days before his arrest.
It's really sad because that kid was at our house. We took him in as like he was part of our family. I mean, good friends. Kid used to come to our house, stay over. We used
to sleep at
his house. They had a good relationship.
That former friend admitting to police he punched the 15-year-old suspect before being chased.
I'm not saying he did the right thing, but I'm not saying he did the wrong thing.
We were just really scared. It was, terrifying.
Were you guys aware that he had this gun?
No, we weren't.
No.
We weren't aware because we wouldn't have allowed him to have it.
No.
We wouldn't have allowed that. He's a little boy. We don't even carry weapons. We don't,
Yeah, we don't even own guns,
we don't own guns
of ourselves.
A question still left unanswered.
Do you guys have any clue where he got that gun from?
No.
No.
Adam Oki telling us his client, the teen boy, did not intentionally fire the shots.
Legally, there's no intent. He didn't intend to shoot the gun. I believe that it went off accidentally while he was getting jumped.
Faith Buanu, KOAT, Action 7 News.
Suspect has been charged with multiple crimes, including shooting in an occupied building. He is due in court tomorrow.